Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Ibrahim Traoré's era. Today's story is extremely important because something major has just happened in the Sahel. Burkina Faso is facing two battles at the same time. One against terrorists who destroy villages, and one against France and its Western partners who want to punish Burkina Faso for choosing independence. Captain Ibrahim Traoré understands that real peace will only come when Burkina Faso is fully prepared for war. He knows that soldiers need constant ammunition, strong air defense, and a steady flow of fuel in order to fight effectively. He also knows that France and the European Union will never stop trying to weaken the country because they do not want Africa to control its own resources. This is why Burkina Faso has been building strong partnerships with Russia and China. However, this week, something truly shocking happened. Another global power has joined the Sahel struggle, and no one in the West was ready for this. North Korea has officially stepped into the Sahel conflict. Multiple reliable sources confirmed that North Korea has offered Burkina Faso a military package worth $120 million. This is one of the largest military deals North Korea has ever proposed to an African nation. The offer includes a massive supply of ammunition, fuel support through North Korea's network, and advanced anti-air systems that are capable of stopping French or NATO jets from entering Sahel airspace. This means Burkina Faso is moving one step closer to becoming completely protected from foreign military interference. If France ever tries to attack from the sky, the new defense systems will make sure their aircraft do not return safely. North Korea did not come looking for charity, and Burkina Faso is not begging for help. This is a balanced exchange. North Korea has suffered under Western sanctions for decades. These sanctions create fuel shortages, food shortages, and economic pressure. North Korea needs reliable partners who are not under Western control. In return for weapons and fuel, North Korea is asking for access to agricultural land to grow food, limestone for cement production, fertilizers for farming, manganese for electronics and batteries, and other minerals blocked by Western sanctions. This partnership is simple and fair. Burkina Faso provides resources, and North Korea provides military strength. There are no colonial tricks, no hidden conditions, and no Western-style exploitation. My brothers and sisters, this is not just about Burkina Faso. This is part of a much bigger global struggle. The world is now divided into two major blocks: the Western Bloc, which includes the United States, Europe, and France. These nations became rich because they took cheap African minerals and used African labor. Then the new power bloc: Russia, China, and North Korea. These countries challenge Western dominance and support any nation that wants to break free from colonial influence. Burkina Faso is now becoming a strategic point in this global competition. If Africa joins the new bloc, the West loses access to cheap gold, cheap uranium, and cheap manganese. This would weaken the Western economy in a very painful way. That is why France is panicking. That is why America is reacting strongly. That is why Europe is scared. Each country plays a different role in supporting the Sahel. Russia provides weapons, heavy artillery, armored vehicles, and advanced missiles. China builds roads, bridges, railways, and major infrastructure to strengthen the economy. North Korea provides cheap ammunition, military expertise, and strong anti-air systems. Together, they form a protective triangle around the Sahel. This makes France's old strategy of controlling Africa through pressure and threats almost impossible. If Burkina Faso chooses to sell gold and manganese to North Korea at a fair price, the West immediately feels the consequences. These minerals are essential for Western technologies, electric cars, batteries, and communication systems. The moment Africa stops selling cheaply, the Western system becomes unstable. This is why Europe and America are panicking. This is why France is furious. They finally understand that their time of controlling Africa is ending. With North Korea entering the picture, Burkina Faso will never run out of bullets again. The fight against terrorism will become stronger. Any French military intervention will be extremely risky. Fuel and energy supply will be secured even under Western sanctions. The Sahel region will finally be able to defend its own sky. North Korea's participation closes the final gap in the Sahel's defense. Russia protects Burkina Faso. On the ground, China protects the economy. North Korea protects the sky. France has lost control. Europe has lost influence. America has lost its grip. The Sahel has become a fortress. The Sahel has become independent. The Sahel has become unstoppable. My brothers and sisters, the world is changing. Burkina Faso is no longer weak, no longer alone, and no longer begging the West for weapons or food. The Sahel is now supported by three powerful nations who want to end Western domination once and for all. The West has tried to isolate the Sahel, but instead, the Sahel has gained new global allies. This is not the Africa of yesterday. This is a new Africa, confident, armed, protected, and respected. This is Ibrahim Traoré's era. Stay tuned for more powerful updates.